proper cold start. How's it going? My name is Brent. We're gonna take the Z01 out for a little joyride, find a good place to get some photos or whatnot. If you guys are new to the channel, I got a 2021 Z01 1LE, and it is in Riverside Blue with the, of course, the manual transmission. I got it back in middle of May, and if you're watching this video, it is August 11th or 10th, and I got about 3,193 miles on it. It's been great. Awesome car so far. Thank you guys for watching this channel. Set up a new little GoPro mount. Been kind of having a hard time figuring out where to put some good footage of the car. So I got a GoPro mounted on there. That whole back part is actually just plastic. So I had some GoPro mounts, so that's on there. Maybe get some sick footage of the back. Other than that, I always got the car in sport mode. There you can see there, I got 3,193 miles. So I've been doing a lot of driving. Pretty much whenever it's been sunny out, I've been driving it. All right, we are back. I'm trying to find the best setting for this. I think first person view is probably the best. Seen my previous videos is I started off with the Rotofab dry cool air intake, and then I just got the Orla S-Type axle-back exhaust. It's with the black tips on it, if you haven't seen that in a previous video. Other than that, I have not really done anything else. As of now, just kind of enjoying the car. Get so much more response out of it now from this exhaust. The factory exhaust was definitely no good. I mean, it was all right for, you know, just getting used to it and everything, but I definitely got tired of it in terms of how loud it was or how loud it was not. The amount of fun that I have driving it, just because it's so engaging. I just love the way the car is like set up and everything, just your point of view outside, road appearance, drivability, sound. To talk to you guys about my progress so far with YouTube. If you guys haven't noticed, I started, I believe, middle of May of 2020. So basically what pushed me to do it finally is a pandemic. We shut down and everything. I decided, hey, I should make use of this time and start this YouTube channel that I've always been talking about, but always came with an excuse of why not to do it. Like, I don't have any content, or I don't have a good enough camera, or I don't have a good enough editing software or whatnot, so then I just never did it. But I was definitely kicking myself. It would have been cool to start back when I was actually able to, you know, buy some cool cars that what I thought was cool back in 3-4 years ago. But it's been a lot of work. I watched a lot of videos on how to start up a channel and how to, I guess, grow a channel. And I decided I wanted to be mostly a automotive channel, like a car channel, and hopefully transition this into a full-time job. Just like, I have a big passion for cars, driving them, modifying them. I don't really have the resources to do it myself, but make them more fun to drive, make them look cool, that kind of stuff. I know how to sell them, I know how to buy them too, so I feel like that would be a cool channel or avenue to go down. But I decided to strictly upload 2 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday. Everyone that I watched were like, you need to stay consistent on YouTube and on an upload schedule if you want to grow, and it's 100% correct. My first 3, 4, 5 months were super slow. Like, only my friends would, subscribe and kind of watch the videos just to help me out and support me. And obviously, most of the content at that time was honestly not stuff that they would probably watch all the time. It's not like I would say at this point, an entertainment channel. It's more of a, informational channel, and then I'm kind of trying to incorporate my life into it. But it's been a lot of fun so far. It took me just over a year to get monetized. So I got monetized about a month and a half back. And it's really cool to see like the videos that you've been making in the past start to earn revenue off of what is called Google Adsense. It was a bit of a process to get that linked together. I'm not going to lie, it's, at least for me, it was not super easy or it was just more of a process to link it. Like, you got to verify in most places your identity, place of residency, making sure that your videos aren't inappropriate, and that kind of stuff is just dependent on, I guess, your kind of footage. I don't really have anything to worry about with car views and driving around and that kind of stuff, but it did take me a little bit of time to, obviously you got to wait for the activation code that they mailed to your address. After that, you start generating revenue on your YouTube studio itself. You start to see how much revenue it's making. Funny enough, my video that has made me the most revenue so far is my review of the third row Range Rover Sport, which was something I didn't really think. I just kind of did it because I wanted to show people how small it was. But that is the one that's made me, not astronomical amounts, obviously, just because I'm such a small channel and the views are relatively low. But it's earned me about $17.5 so far year to date, which is kind of cool. I think it's got like 7,600 views so far, which is nice. It's a lot of people. It's over the past 48 hours and over the past month, it's my most watched video over that time span. Obviously not the most since I started my channel, but like all those other videos, was kind of unfortunate. Like my first video is about like some of the F-Paces and the Range Rovers and Range Rover Sports. Those ones really took off. I mean, they were getting like 10, 12, 15, and then my Range Rover video got like 60,000 views. So it is a little unfortunate that the timing worked out there, just with the content that I was making, but it's still cool to see, how many subscribers you get off of those videos, all the comments that people have been posting on there, which is nice. It is motivating. Like, I'm always motivated to make a video, make sure it's like a nice video, informational or whatever, something that people I think will watch, and then to go home and try and edit it and everything. My editing skills, I'm just literally going off of iMovie, which does get the job done. You can do all of your editing and that kind of stuff on it. You don't necessarily need to buy some expensive software. Obviously, I've seen other people's videos where they look so much better just because of whether it's their camera equipment or their post-production stuff. So hopefully I can get up there or actually make it like entertaining to the point where, like, on some channels I can literally just get lost down their loophole of videos, and before you know it, you've watched like 10, 15, 20 videos. So hopefully I get there. Right now, as of now, I think I'm at 1,100 subs, which is awesome. We've got some pretty good growth so far now that I've been monetized and everything. Now my goal is with YouTube is to build it to be a main source of revenue for me personally, so I can, you know, put that money into buying more cars, buying like cool cars that I actually like to drive, and then kind of building basically a fleet from that. And then I have other stuff too that I'm working on with another business, but I really want this YouTube business aspect for my channel to mostly be about buying like cool cars that I actually like driving. Like this car is the prime example. It just checks literally all the boxes. Like I love supercharged V8s. Manual transmission makes this car so much more fun. The appearance of the vehicle and the drive, just the way the steering wheel feels, the suspension, the looks when you're looking out of the windshield. Literally everything about that is why I love this car, and I want to, you know, pursue more cars like that in whatever different shapes and form, as long as they're, you know, they check these boxes of they're super aggressive, super fun to drive. They got to be fast, obviously, and then hopefully you guys, you know, find that entertainment. I can help out with your car stuff, because I do love cars, and that's definitely something that I'm gonna keep for, you know, the rest of my life. I finally got AdSense is not super intuitive from what I've read with the detailed amounts. Like they don't show you all the little details that the Google AdSense pops up. I think maybe it's only if you like link your websites and that kind of stuff to it, because they have a bunch of like boxes with amounts you've made over the past month or 30 days or year to date, your CTR, all that kind of stuff, like how many whatever clicks or whatever. But on YouTube I noticed it just literally yesterday, and I don't know where I'm going, but it's all good. Pushed yesterday a balance over of what I made during July 1st to July 31st, and that came out after they edited and that kind of stuff, finally reviewed it. It came out to $107, which is awesome. Like it's crazy to think that I just made like $107 off of something I was already doing. Obviously I want to see that grow just because I want to see, you know, growth and everything, but it was pretty cool to see an actual payment being pushed from, you know, making all these videos. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for supporting me and everything. I really, you know, wish, it's kind of hard to tell. I know some people buy cars, let's go this way, buy cars based off of, you know, what your fan base wants to see. I don't think I'm there yet to the point where I can, you know, have you guys choose what cars I should be buying, just because I mean, these videos aren't paying for the car, to be blunt. And I didn't start up a channel so I could have it start paying for my car or anything. But that would be something cool down the road. So right now it's literally just, you know, a hobby. I get it, these things take a while to build up. It is definitely not easy work. I mean, you know, it takes some time. You gotta go out and figure out what to film. Then you gotta go home and edit it and make sure it's all good to publish. And that, you know, takes editing. For me, takes about every video, I think I probably spend a good hour, 2 hours to edit the video and like schedule it to be published on YouTube. So it's not that bad. I literally just do it on after work. I work 60 hours, like over 60 hours a week too. So I mean, you can make it happen if you really want to. I'm definitely excited to, and I always say this about my other cars, but I think it was just because there was some stuff I just didn't like about the car, or, you know, wanted to upgrade. Like it was a fun car for now, and I always get rid of it. I went through a spree of, you know, getting rid of cars every 6 months to a year, and they were fun and like good cars to drive and everything, but I must have got tired of them. I definitely want to have this car be like basically the starting point of my channel, which it kind of is. And obviously most of you people know me from my job at at Land Rover Jaguar Seattle and showing, you know, Land Rovers and Jags and everything. But I'm sure you guys have popped over and hopefully watched some of my other videos that aren't work related. YouTube's taught me how to, first off, multitask stuff. Like, this is essentially, it is a hobby right now, but I mean, it can very well transition into a job. So it is kind of cool to, you know, figure out how I need to juggle my time. Like, yes, I just spent 12, 13 hours of work, but I need to go home and spend another, whatever, 1 to 2 hours editing the video and that kind of stuff, but I have no problem doing that. You just kind of have to embrace it and actually want to do it, and then it's really not that bad from, like, my point of view on how I make things work day to day. And hopefully, day by day, it is still super hard. I'm extremely introverted, man, and it kind of breaks you out of your shell when you work in a sales job where you're customer to customer. But, like, deep down, I'm still extremely introverted, so it's not hard to talk to, like, people anymore, like at work, because, you know, it's work and everything. Hard time talking to just completely random strangers, just because that's deep down in, like, my core. And then the camera thing, or the video thing, it was so intimidating. I literally, like, my first dozen videos, I would literally just sit there and just think about what to say or not know what to say, because there's a camera looking at me too. And I say a lot of stupid stuff too, so I can't say all of that on camera. I'm happy I finally got the nerve to launch my YouTube channel and everything, and thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to see, you know, what happens down the road. Hope you guys stick along for the journey, because I definitely want to do some cool stuff. I definitely have some cool stuff coming up. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop a comment down below. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Thank you everyone who's been subscribing and, you know, shooting off comments and everything. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.